Welcome to SWEN. We got a great episode for you, so stay tuned. All right, for news this week, April 20th to the 24th is Spirit Week. So that whole week, get your freak on. Ooh, that rhymed. On April 27th to May 1st is our spring break. So, have fun, everybody. Go to some concerts, do some wacky stuff. And on May 16th, we got junior prom. So find a date or don't. You will never find love. You will die alone. Now we go on to weather. Great job, Carter. Now, on to recommendations with Gavin and Artie.
Hello, and welcome to Recommendations. I'm Gavin.
And I'm Artie, and we're gonna recommend some stuff.
For an album, I would recommend Keep Me Fed by The Warning because I discovered them in 2023. They are a very underrated band. And for some songs on there, I would recommend Sick, 6 Feet Deep, and more. And I guarantee you, one of their songs is probably in my bio on Instagram. They're just a very niche, underrated band.
For an album, I recommend In the Aeroplane Over the Sea by Neutral Milk Hotel. One of the most influential indie rock albums. It's from the late 90s, and they kind of revolutionized the alternative music scene in a way. The instrumentation is really great. A lot of acoustic guitars, electric guitars, a lot of horns and trumpets in there, and some really surreal songwriting elements. Definitely one of my favorite albums, and it's got one of my, the title track, one of my all-time favorite songs.
For a video game, I recommend... Alright, it's got a really long name. Hold on, bear with me. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. Why does it have the longest name of all time? It's been re-released on the Switch, but it's still a really good game. It's good on the Wii U, it's good on the Switch, doesn't matter. This is, in my opinion, the best Mario, what's it called? Side scroller or multiplayer game. I played it with Andy the other night. It's such a good game. It defined my childhood, and I've said that about every Mario game, but I genuinely mean it. This one is so damn good. I love this game so much.
For a video game, I recommend Zombie Tsunami. It's a mobile game that I used to play a lot when I was younger, and you kind of control this big horde of zombies, and you gain power-ups and stuff. You can create tsunamis. Tornadoes, a bunch of fun stuff. If you're just looking for something fun to get on your phone, I definitely recommend that game. It's got a really tough soundtrack, too. That's it for recommendations.
Back to you, Anchor.
Great job. Now on to senior moments with Artie and special guests.
Hello and welcome to the Senior Moments interview. I'm here with Chaplin and Jack.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about senior year as a whole?
I've enjoyed it. I wouldn't say I missed out on anything, but it definitely went by really quick.
Coming to the end, I'm feeling pretty happy with it, and yeah, I'm excited to, bring the boom with this last quarter and hope I do well on the AP exam.
What are some of your favorite classes that you've taken here in your time at Summer Sort of?
Broadcast.
Yeah, broadcasting
Yeah.
comes to mind like right away.
Yeah, pretty much instantly. I really enjoyed the AP classes too, but also because I made movies in both of those.
Yeah. So how do you feel about like looking back at your time at SWEN and how you kind of like figured things out through your 2 years doing that?
Like what was so enticing to me with SWEN was how like much freedom you get, but then there's always got to be that groundwork, right? So you're kind of challenged with limiting yourself to a certain medium. Like you still got to deliver the news, you still got to do that sort of thing, but you have the tools to experiment with that medium.
For me, I think the thing that I got the most out of it was like the longer we went on, I feel like the better we got at like working as a team and like, you know, maintaining creativity under stress and pressure.
So you guys both were very involved with drama, the theater club, throughout your time at high school. Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Like just getting to know so many people, like that's just like a really fun idea to me. Definitely like top 3 at least experience in high school.
For sure.
Definitely like Little Shop. I don't think anything. I mean, spelling bee hasn't happened yet, but you know, very few things can best that in my opinion.
I think it was an experience that changed my life. It like
Definitely, yeah.
inspired me to like be, you know, more confident, to like embrace my weirdness a little bit more, and like it gave me a chance to just rap in front of the whole school, which was really, really cool. So being in Mean Girls was probably my single favorite thing I've ever done in my whole life. It's up there for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Anything that you'd like to say to students as they're getting ready to graduate or they're looking into heading farther into their high school careers?
I'd say get involved. You know, some of my favorite things that I've done in high school are after school things,
Yeah.
things that you have to kind of take a risk in doing.
For sure, yeah.
And you really start to regret stuff if you hadn't done it earlier. And I know everyone says that, like, oh, you know, you're gonna regret stuff you haven't done in high school, but I really think that's true. Like, if I hadn't done Little Shop or SNL or theater, if I hadn't done that risk, right, taken that jump, you know, I wouldn't have, I don't know, there's so much I got out of those experiences.
Socially put yourself out there. Like, I spent the first semester just on my headphones, not making a single social dent, but like the second I stopped that and started making friends, the second high school got awesome, and it's been awesome ever since. So like, just you know, don't be afraid to meet new people and like go outside of like your bubble and like, I don't know, just try to like, you know, shake as many hands as possible, remember as many names, because like the random person that you see in gym class in your freshman year could be like your bandmate in your senior year.
Thank you guys so much for coming on. This was an awesome interview, and the best of luck with your end of your senior year.
That's all for SWEN this week. Have a great day.